Okay, so today I want to talk about this song, Another Record, which is the last song on the album Abacab. This might be the most untalked about song from Genesis. It might be the most forgettable song they've ever done. I'm trying to think who would compete for that. Maybe something off of We Can't Dance. Maybe Anything She Does. No. Maybe the song that's on Shapes that's not Silver Rainbow. What's that other one that's kind of cool? It's Gonna Get Better? Or maybe it's Silver Rainbow. Anyway, Another Record, like literally, I think the reason is because it's not a terrible song. I think that's the reason why like people don't talk about it very much, because we talk about Anything She Does, we talk about Who Done It, we talk about Illegal Alien, we talk about songs that are like very obviously bad songs, but Another Record is not obviously a bad song. It's just a completely vanilla, bland, milky toast type of song. I feel like just based on the thumbnail of this video alone, this video is going to give 0 views because we're talking about the song Another Record. I was thinking, I was just listening to it now. Here's a novel idea. It would have been cool for them to do this as an instrumental because the intro is kind of cool. And there is some cool stuff happening. So this could have been an instrumental, very much like the Brazilian, ending a record with the instrumental. But I think they wanted to do something different. So this record doesn't really have instrumentals. Remember, because the objective of Abacab was to do something completely different. So even just the idea of having an instrumental song wasn't really on their radar at this point. But yeah, the song is not bad. It's not bad. It's not horrible. Like, I never skip it. I don't strongly dislike it. Let's talk about the good things. The good things, I already mentioned the intro. The intro's kind of nice. Might be a guitar picking, or it might be a synth that sounds like a guitar because there's another guitar noodling. The drums are very distinctively Phil Collins, especially from that Abacab and a little bit Hello, I Must Be Going era. That distant tom hits happening. Very, very classic Phil. Also a great lyrical concept, right? Put Another Record on as the very end of an album. That's probably the best thing about this song is the title is cool. And it's kind of meta that when the song that's fading out is it's saying over and over, put another record on because this record's over. That is really cool. The bad would probably be this harmonica. Is that a real harmonica? It sounds like a synth harmonica. It sounds like it's fake. And I don't know if they would have had such extensive digital samples back then, but they probably did. Although I'd be surprised. I'd be curious how they made this. That bridge is really annoying too. The round and round. I mean, the song is not great. And so anytime you dip below, bridges are usually like a slightly inferior melody usually. And so to go even less than what we're working with, it makes the bridge pretty unbearable. And then Phil's deep voice is another con on this song. He's kind of like trading off vocals with himself at the end, and he's singing in a lower voice. It's kind of spooky. I think we look back to that objective of Abacab, which was to not do any traditional Genesis stuff. Let's not be British. Let's be weird, experimental. Let's try new things, from the artwork to the instrumentation to the lyrics. Everything about this album was supposed to be rewriting the script, rewriting the rules for Genesis. That works with respect to Abacab, the song. That works with Me and Sarah Jane, but then there's times where it just doesn't work, like Who Done It. And on this side, I mean, this song, it sort of does, just doesn't really work that well. The harmonica definitely doesn't work. If they had done a more classic ARP type solo, that would have been nicer. Again, I think like more of a Fading Lights instrumental or Brazilian instrumental would have been really cool in this spot, or even just working with this song. I can't seem to shake this idea, and I'm projecting this. I don't know if this is true, because I'm Canadian, so I feel like British people, Canadian are similar, where we really want to make it in America. When it comes to entertainment, we kind of see America as like the gold standard for certain things, and a lot of British bands wanted to make it in America, whether or not that was the right thing to do, or whether or not they needed to, but usually that's where the money is in the entertainment world. And so I feel like they might be getting into this, like, starting to leave some of their British sensibilities behind and doing things like harmonicas and trying to make more like West Coast sounding music, maybe. I don't know. That's kind of the impression I get from this track. What do you think of this song? I mean, I think most of us are just kind of like, who cares? Or not like, I don't have any strong opinions about this song. It wouldn't be in my top 10 least favorite Genesis songs, and it wouldn't be in my top 50 most favorite Genesis songs. So it's really just a middle of the road song. Tell me what you think. Is it special to you? Do you hate it? Or is it just a middle of the road track for you? Thanks for watching.